Hello everyone, welcome back. We are starting the Hueco first mission.
Arriving in the world of the living on order of the 13 Court Guard squads, Toshiro Hitsugaya and his team follow Sosuke Aizen's movements. They learn a horrible truth. Aizen's true objective is to create the royal key, the Oken, the royal key. This will require an enriched spirit zone, as well as 100,000 souls. And Karakura Town happens to fulfill both conditions.
Yeah.
In order to stop Aizen's ambitions, our heroes resolve to train themselves even further. As if mocking their efforts, the Arrancar launch an attack on the world of the living once again, resulting in the loss of comrade.
Yeah.
The slumbering Ichigo Kurosaki was unaware of this truth.
Exactly.
Welcome. I've been...
How did you know I'd come here?
You're looking for information, aren't you? I was afraid. I thought that Aizen might target Orihime because of her powers. But it didn't work. It was my mistake entirely. I was simply too concerned with her feelings and too passive. And so, that's why I'm prepared.
Are you sure? You realize that it'll mean go.
It isn't like this will be the first time.
Yeah. The Hueco is your creation after.
Having carried out their ambush on Karakura Town, the Arrancars ceased their onslaught and retreated.
Yeah.
By the time that I came to the next morning, all of my wounds had already been healed. I felt traces of someone's spiritual pressure on me. I immediately knew there was only one person who could have done this. Orihime.
Was Orihime.
Called over to Orihime's room by Toshiro, I received a message from the Soul Society. But the only problem was, once I heard it, I wasn't too keen on what they had to say.
Yeah.
This is hard to say, but Orihime Inoue was abducted by an Arrancar, and it's possible that she's also been killed.
Nah.
What? Orihime's not dead! There's no way! Listen, you don't know what you're talking about! My wrist was injured in yesterday's battle, but it was completely healed when I woke up. There were traces of her spiritual pressure on me, and you're telling me that she might be dead?
Yes, it's most regrettable indeed. Of course, if what you are saying is true, then perhaps it is possible that Orihime is still being kept alive somewhere. But then, that would also imply that there was some kind of a betrayal. Had she truly been abducted, it stands to reason that she would not have been allowed to visit you. In other words, if Orihime healed you and subsequently disappeared, then the only logical conclusion we can come to is that she must have left and joined the Arrancars of her own free will.
That's
The head captain ordered the Soul Reapers that were in the world of the living to return immediately. Clear as it was that the Arrancars were already preparing for a large-scale attack, he needed them at the Soul Society to prepare their strategy and bolster their defenses. Although Renji and Ruki objected to the order, the head captain was smart enough to deploy Byakuya and Kenpachi to force them to come back to the Soul Society just in case. I wasn't asking them to help me. All that I wanted was for them to tell me how to get to Hueco Mundo. But they weren't even gonna budge on that. Anyway, the head captain considered my assistance crucial in the coming battle, and so he ordered me to stand by and await further orders in the world of the living.
not going to happen.
I knew there was zero chance Orihime would ever betray us. I had no doubt she was our friend, even if it meant having to go against the Soul Society again. I was gonna save Orihime.
And you will.
You look completely hopeless. Uryu, what the?
What else? We're going to Hueco Mundo with you.
Chad!
Mr. Urahara told me everything.
No, I really appreciate it, but... sorry.
Ichigo. So then,
Chad?
just believe in us. Don't try to do it all yourself.
It appears you gentlemen are... In my right hand, the stone that connects the worlds. In my left hand, the blade that binds existence. The black-haired shepherd, the chair of the noose. I strike the ibis when the clouds gather. This is the opening the Urankars used to enter this world. It's called the Garganta. There's no solid ground beyond. There's only a furor of reishi. Each of you must create his own path out of that reishi. Go toward the darkness, and you will arrive at Hueco Mundo.
All right.
Let's go. Hueco Mundo Recreating reality.
Welcome. This is our palace. Las Noches.
Noches.
Orihime Inoue.
Yes.
I'm sorry to rush you, but will you show me? There are a few here who aren't completely convinced of... Isn't that right, Lupi?
Yes, that's right. So our battle was just a diversion to get one stupid girl.
I'm sorry. I didn't think you'd get injured so severely. Orihime, would you please demonstrate by healing Grimjow's left arm?
Yeah, right! That's crazy, Lord Aizen! It's gone! Director General Tosin chopped it off! How can you heal something that's not there? She's not a god!
But she has got powers.
So Tenkishun,
I reject.
I reject.
Hey! Did you hear what I said, girl? If you... life... How... This goes way beyond some...
Good question. Old Kiora is of the belief that it could be a form of temporal or...
No way! How could a human possess such a...
Indeed. It's neither of those things. Instead, it's a rejection of phenomena. What her powers do is to limit, reject, and deny any and all phenomena that have affected her subject. She can make it as if the damage never even happened in the first place. As you can probably tell, this is far more than temporal or spatial regression. In fact, it oversteps. In short, her powers violate divine law.
What?
Hey girl, heal.
The sixth place.
What do you think you're...
Huh?
Grimjow!
Just this. Bye-bye, number 6.
It's back! My power is back! I
I am the Sexta Espada, Grimjow.
Check it. Infiltration of Hueco Mundo. Ah, mató a la mente. Me que olvidé de él. Ajá.
By the way, who are you? I heard something about you. Mr. Urahara said that you made a deal with your father. In exchange for the training he gave you. I thought that the agreement was that you're supposed to stay away from Soul Reapers and their...
Are you serious? Nobody told me.
Yes.
I don't get it. The Soul Society may have gone.
You're wrong. You're a substitute Soul Reaper, remember? And besides, you're currently at...
Exactly.
So, in other words, you are neither a true Soul Reaper, nor...
You're splitting hairs.
I prefer to think of it as a loophole.
What's it matter? What's the difference?
Hey, shut up. Just
But we're enemies! Huh? What the? If you ask me, this looks solid enough. I thought Hueco Mundo would be more, I don't know, slimy or something.
Lower your voice, Ichigo. I seriously doubt that our breaking could have gone unnoticed.
Is this really Hueco Mundo?
Did you hear what I said? First, we need to find a hiding place. Then...
Who the hell are you wimps?
What?
All right, just where do you think you're going, intruder?
Another one. There had to be more than one in a place like this.
Yeah, well, whatever. Chad, who do you? Both of you stand back. What the hell, Chad?
You just stand back.
We'll...
handle this.
They gotten stronger. Igen.
What is that thing, Uryu? Is that some kind of bow?
Come on. What do you think? Of course it is. Do you actually believe I'd use any other weapon? This is my new spirit bow. Ginrei Kojaku.
Let's go. Don't stick me.
That's right. But then, I'm no ordinary human. I'm a Quincy.
A Quincy? A superior kind of human? I've never heard of them before.
You haven't? You should be ashamed of your ignorance.
Watch this!
Well done, and goodbye. Here I come.
I don't care.
I already told... Now listen up. I will tell him that it isn't the Soul Reapers he should be afraid. What was it?
It's gonna collapse.
Gee!
Nope. It's our job to eliminate. Remember this well, humans.
Anyway, let's make...
You don't get, Lord Eisen. That's the reason why. To we who were born from fear, the path he walks, the path of fearlessness. In short,
You should be afraid of the queens, so that's no problem for us. Meeting of the Espadas.
We have some intruders.
What? Intruder?
Intruders.
Underground Passage 20.
Oh, that's so? They picked an awfully far-off spot to try.
You can say that again. It would have been a whole lot of fun if they'd managed to break right into the throne room.
Shut up! I'm trying to sleep over here.
You fools. You're gonna regret it.
Good morning. We've been invaded, but first, let's have...
Let's have some tea.
There are 3 intruders. Who do you...
What?
Don't underestimate. The 3 of them were among the Ryoka that previously invaded the Soul Society.
There were 4 then. They're 1 short this time.
Orihime in. So they've come to rescue their friend, have they? I like...
Are you deaf? Didn't you hear what Eisen said?
I didn't mean it like that. Don't get your panties in a bunch. What's the deal, anyway?
Where I'm gonna kill them all. They're nothing but Lord Eisen hasn't given... Sit down. I'm gonna kill him.
Grimjow?
Yes?
Your enthusiasm is appreciated, as always, but I haven't... What's wrong? I didn't hear you.
What?
Good. Now... Now then, as you can see, 3 enemies have arrived. I wouldn't underestimate. I want all of you to return to your stations and go about your business as usual.
Exactly.
Don't be overconfident, and don't be reckless. And also, don't be afraid. No matter what happens, no one will be able to defeat you.
They are prepared, but still. New encounters and unions.
Orihime has to be around here somewhere. Damn it. We've run and run, but it doesn't seem like... Is that palace really even there? Maybe it's a mirage or something.
Hueco Mundo's atmosphere has a high concentration.
There's a lot of reishi in the atmosphere?
Quincy's make use of ambient reishi when they fight. The higher the concentration of reishi, I realized it when we were fighting before. Once I get the hang of it, I'll fight even better here than I do in the world of the...
Really? Well, that's convenient for you. So you and the reishi are set then, huh?
What? What do you even... Anyway, the high concentration of reishi here isn't just something that's good for me. It's an advantage in light of that. We should assume that any hollows we meet here are several times stronger than they appear to be. Basically, what I'm saying is that we have a lot... Is that a human?
Figure it out later.
Big brother!
Huh?
No, stop! Knock it off! Stop picking on us! We didn't...
A mask? Wait.
We're so sorry. Nell had absolutely no idea that our little game of endless tag would ever lead to a big misunderstanding.
Endless tag? Your name is...
Yeah, my name's Nell too.
I'm Nell's older brother.
And I'm Peche's older brother.
Wait. Arankar?
How rude.
We stumbled into each other and she's such a little cutie pie. I thought I'd be her older brother.
Same here.
That doesn't make you... This is so weird. Are you really Arankars? It's just...
Oh, yeah, of course we are. Those guys are what are known as
Numa, huh?
Numerals are also Arankars, but not just any kind. They're ones that have been given a very high rank. They've been assigned a double-digit number to identify and honor them. And they're under the direct command. Numerals are also expert fighters. They're nothing at all like the rest of us. You know, come to think of it, you guys are even less like Arankars than we are. I mean, just look at you. You don't have masks, and you're wearing...
Ichigo Kurosaki.
Quincy.
Yasutoro Sato.
Hold on. You mean you really didn't know who we were?
I should have guessed. How did I not see it right from the start? Arankars don't want to go to Las Noches. Oh.
Wait.
The Soul Reaper may not kill you, but rest assured, I will take pleasure in... I just received word from Las Noches that there are inexcusable...
Yeah, let's just...
Tsugi no Mai. Hakurin!
Roar! Sabimaru!
Rukia! Renji! What are you... Cuz, I wasn't totally sure if you were gonna...
We would have come. It wouldn't have mattered what it took, stupid jerk. That was our intention from the beginning. Why couldn't you wait? Why couldn't you trust us?
Yeah.
All right. Very well, then. But let me tell you something. Let's go. Get up. Are you here to...
By the way, what's with the capes? Was there a sale or something?
We were told that we needed to bring them along with us because of the sandstorms that are...
By who?
My brother.
Wait, you mean Byakuya?
It was Urahara who opened up the Garganta. But we wouldn't even be here.
He said my orders were to bring you back. But they didn't say anything about stopping you from going again. Oh, and there was another thing that he said. He added, let that little punk go run around Hueco Mundo for a little while and...
That jerk.
So then, what exactly are...
Who are we? See now too.
I'm Peshiga Tishe.
Brother! Huh?
Oh.
There you go.
I don't get it.
We're finally here.
Well, if it isn't Seki Seki, then we can bust right through it. Come on, Renji. Let's go!
Hey! You're not the boss!
Seki Seki. Come back to your life. Megölte a kölyket végig.
You know, you look quite... I have news. It seems that your friends have...
Why?
Why? To rescue you, of course. What other reason could there possibly be?
Rescue me?
That's right. But that should mean nothing to you. Not with the way that things are now. After all, the garment that you're wearing signifies that.
Yes.
Say it. Go on.
Yes. They are for Lord Aizen.
Exactly. For Lord Aizen.
Did we... Nell. Thank you. I'm grateful to you for bringing us here. But if you stay with us any longer, your friends will think you betrayed them.
Wait, just hold on. We're already traitors. If you don't take us with you, I'll cry.
All right. Stop crying.
Crossroads.
So, now what are we gonna do?
Nell, I'm sure about this. I really think I have real doubts that you guys will be able to handle the spiritual...
paths?
We'll have to try them all. We don't really have another choice.
No. I believe that each of us should take a different path.
Are you crazy? We're going up against Espada here.
It's really very insulting to a warrior to have some...
You want to stick together, huh? I know what's going on here. You're worried about... I told you before. You don't have to worry about me.
All right. But I think that we ought to do a little charm.
Charm?
Yeah. It's an old tradition that goes way back. The 13 court guards, to tell you the truth, we don't do it very much anymore. All right. Hold. Now, as we approach the crucial battleground, believe that our blades will not shatter. Believe that our resolve will not weaken one bit. Though our paths may diverge, our iron, even then, we will all...
And they are gone to 5 different paths.
What's up? What are you into peeping now?
Watch your mouth. Admit it. You came here in order to catch a glimpse of them too.
Come on, take it easy. I was just kidding.
Anyway, come and take a look at this.
Yes, so they have. Don't those kids know better than that? Don't they realize?
The fools. They're passing.
Yes. The lair
of the sea fox.
I sensed only an instant of apprehension. She never raised an eyebrow at the question when I asked her.
Hey, how did it go? How's that little pet of...
Noitora.
I know all about it. Lord Eisen named you as the one in charge of her. My, how delicious. So, how's the discipline going?
So then, how do you feel? Are you curious or frightened?
Come now, don't be angry.
Don't worry a bit. There's absolutely no reason for concern. The girl was in Lord Eisen's power before she even got here. She never had a chance against him. I also told her that all of her friends would die. And then afterward, I gave her a 12-hour...
That was your cage?
By giving her such a gift, a little reprieve. You see, by allowing her to choose the person she would get to say goodbye to, we created the illusion of control, the misapprehension that she was acting of her own volition rather than being abducted. In addition to all of that, by also allowing her to return to the rendezvous on her own recognizance, that illusion was deeply ingrained in her psyche. Her will to escape.
But you said she left a faint trace of her departure on her friend, isn't that correct?
And then, when she said her secret goodbye, a faint trace of her departure, I suppose that I don't really know for sure if it was a completely unmitigated success. But nevertheless, I believe that it's safe to say that the Soul Society has totally abandoned her.
Such painstaking planning. Lord Eisen truly is...
Painstaking. Honestly, to Lord Eisen, it was essentially just a game. If it worked, fine. If it didn't, then she lacks the will to even resent it.
Welcome, Orihime. Thank you so much for coming. There's... Well now, please...
The Hueco.
So you recognize it? Yes. This turning hollows into Arankars, the creation of the reason that I'm showing you this, is in order to ensure that you know I trust you. Your ability, the rejection of... I'll be completely frank with you. I need your help, Orihime. I'm hoping you'll use that.
I don't believe that he showed it to me because he trusts me or anything like that. But, well, now at least I know where it can be found. And now, I know what my... Thank you, Ichigo.
I appreciate you coming here to try to save me, but I figured out what it is that I have to do